to find the best setup for the amount of tables we have. Something along these lines. It's very fucking early where I am, but at least I don't have the pain in my tooth that I had last time, which I'm very happy about. I was struggling with the wisdom teeth for a good week, so I'm actually pretty excited to grind without any pain. Bear with me for the setup. It'll take a little second. Something like this, but we're probably gonna 4 tables, so please let me know if everything's working as it's supposed to. The chat here, a little bit lower. Hopefully everything is working. Going online in 2 minutes. Online in 2 minutes. This. What's happening over here? Looks like a fun game. This looks like a fun hand. Turn off the sound for everyone. This should be better. Let's see. And we pick up ace jack, which is worth a lot in a bounty tournament. My opponents are going to be calling very wide to win my bounty. Here we're opening the queen 10 deuce king, of course not the super strong hand, but we have this guy in big blind, pretty short, 6 on the turn. It's a tricky one. It's nice. We're gonna find out what day it is today straight away. Do bink it. It's a good start. We lose this one, but also a relatively small one. was a relatively small one. Okay, let's see, what tournaments are we going to play? Is the cash, is the chat somewhat active or not? Wow, there's a lot of tournaments. It's gonna be a good day. Also, the vlog is out, so go ahead and check it out. Spend a lot of time on it, so. Let's see, the chat. What are they saying? Why is this not working? Assassinato is jumping in. Robin versus the Hood. Von Ding Dong, hi there. Hope we feeling good today. Good luck today versus the chat pros and online pros. Good luck, buddy. By the way, Stefan vlog on coin is the real Stefan 112222 from Stars. Unlikely, but okay. Stream title was from last week. Yes, I will change it. Stream information. Are you playing No Limit Hold'em because no action in PLO anymore? I'll be playing both. Taking over MTT Poker. And don't forget to check the vlog. Update on titles. Daniel Saish is saying, how is it going? Good luck today. It's going well, man. Vlog was great, thank you. So far the numbers have been good. Always nice. So far the numbers have been good. What time is it there? Wow, it's a crazy game that I cannot disclose, huh? Fanny, the blog was absolutely incredible. Loved how it was so poker-centric. More conversations with other poker pros and future blogs would be great. Thanks for the feedback, Victor. I will take it into account. He was saying, I loved how it wasn't poker-centric. Rotating my seat. Always like the feedback. Yeah, we went for not poker centric on purpose. Gary's game 10BB. We went for not poker centric on purpose. So the other vlogs we had a lot of poker, and a lot of my friends, they didn't really understand what was going on, so in order to try to appeal to a bigger audience, we try to have it not too poker focused. Not too poker focused. So far the views are great, but it really helps if you watch it, and the algorithm of YouTube will pick it up. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'll check out GG if we can fire up a couple of tournaments. Actually, I have a 2K bounty here. Also this one. High Rollers is a freeze out. It's probably one of the better tournaments on GG Poker. We're gonna rock 4 tables. Let's see how we're gonna do that. Something like this. Then we want to move it to the side. Potential 3-way all-in on the bottom right table. Here we're in yet another bounty tournament. I think it's bad to buy in late to the bounty tournaments. Of course, for your entertainment and for me to have something to do, it's fine. Nowadays, these small 3-bets are very popular. At King 10, we just have a hand where we can call and see a flop. So yeah, we're not going anywhere with the King 10. Sadly, his hand oftentimes hold aces. Here, this hand looks pretty bad, but since we're so short, 10 big blinds or so, can actually jam it quite wide. Here we have 35%. It's going down though. And we don't river it. And here we do river it. We had the best hand pre. Not that having the best hand means that you should win the hand, but GG Masters High Rollers. Ah, it's a shame. That's the one we wanted to have a good run in. Open in a 3-bet, so we're out of there. We have this tournament that we can play. OBS, Probably chat blocking the table. Oh. Here should be good now. With the open, we're folding. So yeah, for the vlog we try to make it more accessible for people who don't understand poker. Kind of iffy. I'd like to play this hand. It's probably a little bit too wide. I don't think we can rebuy anymore. We're limp calling. Face a check. I'm gonna bet quarter pot. Don't see us winning this hand a lot when we check it down. Here we're going to start with a delayed c-bet. And now we just fold. We do pick up this one, which is pretty big. Beautiful queen jack over here, Pope, our favorite opponent. Opens very big. I think we're just gonna fold. Putting him on a relatively strong range. He did limp the ace-10 off the other day on the final table. That was a bit of a wild one. Maximilian saying, how is it, brother? Love the vlog. Have fun. What did Iris think of your vlog? Looked like you two had a great time traveling. Might be too much for some. Not sure about your question. I understand it's about Emma, but I don't really understand what you're asking. Yo, just watched the Jeju vlog, was a really good one. Thank you, sir. Triton no limit events when? I mean, potentially at some point, of course. Not now yet. I'm gonna open this hand. Definitely, it's like the bottom end of our opening range, but great blockers. We get 3 but less, of course, when we have the ace king jack. I don't think we're folding here much, but feels like my opponents are always too strong here. I don't mind. I'm folding. I'm folding, boys. I'm folding this time. Is it a strategic decision to wear that ugly cap? From 3 frame. Add it to the block list. Possible to put the chat. Yeah, the bottom chat's blocking the whole table. Must be a mistake. The Jeju vlogs epic. Keep it coming. Thanks guys for the positive response. I've spent so much time on it. It's probably hard to imagine, but here we're going to pot bet with the rep. If he folds any pair, that would be freaking amazing. We're not blocking hearts, which makes it a bit tougher for us, but he's in the big blind, so we'll have a relatively wide range. Wow, kings is good enough. He timed his hand well. Off to a hot start in the PLO tournament. We had a ton of equity there, of course. Hello from Croatia. Good luck, Vinny. I'm going to Croatia in a couple of months, probably. Pretty excited about that. We have a limp raise. Feel very inclined to defend this one. It's probably somewhat close-ish, especially since you can reopen the action. Oof. Shoving, of course, not a horrible idea. It's a bit spewy for sure, but it's hard to have a bluff there, so this hand might be nice. We pick up the kings here on the top left. Just gonna min open from the stack. Stefan was streaming on Twitch on Coin Poker about a week ago, and his nickname is Stefan Vogue there, so it's surely him, just facts. Okay, nice. I hope he's doing alright. I hope he's doing better than before. Roll in with the kings. No ace, please. Oh, funky flop. Funky turn. 4 can still save us. Sunday prime time. We'll hop into that one as well. I think this no limit hold'em career is going to be very expensive. Going to open this hand. Very good blocker value. Check 8. I'm going to not shove because I know my opponents will complete white. And here we have a tricky SPR. It's 4x, but we have top pair and a gut shot. So I'm just going to apply maximum pressure here. To 100 viewers. What do you think about new cards and design table? On coin looks good for me, and maybe you can change the layout on coin table. Looks not for the view. Green cards on the green felt. Yeah, maybe I can. Okay, we have a limp, we're just gonna check it back. Yeah, check back in position, pick up 2 pair. Bet it. We're going to bet it. All in with the 3s. Looks like we're going to do it. Here we have a bunch of opens. Just going to squeeze, of course, against the early position stuff, but shoving the king 10. Calls with the ace 5 and wins here with the king 10. We're in trouble. Okay, getting knocked out everywhere. Guess I cannot rebuy. A lot of tables popping up. Let's see if we can rebuy in this one. We can't. Let's get this one going. Going. How's your heads up battles versus clicker going? Well, he's getting the best of me so far. Especially yesterday, I went down 100k and I ended up being down 60k. So yeah, could be better. Could be better for sure. But I'll play against him tomorrow, probably. Just curious that I put the question, because no... One second. Very busy. John Fager. If you were dating this chick Iris, or what was her name, I meant that you and Emma seemed to have a great time sleeping in the same room, etc. Just wondered how Iris took it. Ah, you're talking about Ines, I guess. I understand your question now. She's fine with it. Im and I have been friends for a long time. So don't worry about it. Guess we're gonna go relatively big here. 3.2 seems fine. Here, light-ish stack off. This hand is so strong. Get overcalled by the kings and we flop an ace. Always nice. Shoving the flush. So yeah, it's true, it's none of your business, but luckily I have a girlfriend that's understanding of the friendly relationships that I had before I met her. Some funny hands on the outer tables. Fold here. Going to raise this one. Good luck from Drum Boy. Thank you. Thank you. So here we're going to double barrel. We have king high, so fold would be amazing. Can still bink a diamond. It's unlikely that my opponent has a full house. It's possible, of course, but unlikely. And here we're going to apply some pressure on my opponent. And here we have a table open that I'm not playing on, so time to fire up a new tournament. $250, that's a bit low, I guess. I wrote a main event, looks more like it. We're going to start with a check with the 9. Now we put in a cheeky little bet. Same thing here. Now we can go a little bit chunky, I think. Chunky. There's the call. Lead from our opponent. Not sure if I'm supposed to float here. And then check. Not for sure. We're going to float. It's a bit wide, but flop an 8. I think we're gonna get jammed on, so we're just gonna check. The 8 is good enough to defend. The queen we get to lead a lot, as far as I know. We have to size big. How big, I don't know, but all in for my opponent, super quick. Super quick, all in. Guess officially we have to defend here, but yeah, folding probably an option too. Pretty high now range there. Timing tells definitely not on our side. Timing tells not on our side. Good going all in here with the ace deuce, especially since he overshoves. What happens up most likely is that this guy is folding. We're investing 2.5 big blind. If he calls, we're toast, of course. Okay, this is fine. We invest 2.5 big blind to win. And we have 30%, so should be okay. Please don't pot to open. I'm going to 3-bet. Go to 3-bet. I don't have the best view on how wild he is, but I think he's going to starting with a bet with the deuce. Not sure if you wanna always call here, so I'm going to go ahead and raise. Continue the betting. Fire up a couple of new tables. Omaha main event seems nice. Let's see. 4 deuce. We're gonna stack the 10. Hopefully. Open the ace for suited. Getting it in on the outer table. We stack him. Here we're going to go for the bluff raise. Calling probably fine too. Somebody picks up that we're being a bad boy. Bad boy. It was rather unfortunate, the other one. Okay, let's get the Omaha content in here. That's what everybody's waiting for, I guess. I'll come back to the chat in a little bit. I have to focus. promise I will come back to the chat. Okay. Hope we get a min 3 bet from our opponent. Guess he really wants my bounty. It's a nice start of the tournament. You really wanna spin it up. Well, we have some outs. A 10, a queen, a king. It's none of them. One pair here, it's probably not gonna be enough, but pick up the aces. Defending ace deuce, but boy do I not like it. I've put bet. He's putting me in a very tough position. The backdoor not flush draw. I don't think I'm supposed to fold. Yeah, with the check. I think we're gonna shove. Pressure on him. Very tricky, this guy with the leads. I think I'm going to stack off my ace jack. Against the queens. Sure if it's okay what I did there. Seems fine, but also it seemed like a pretty tight player. Gonna rejam the ace 10. Jam the check 9. I think he would bet stronger hands there because of the bounty, but he did not. Okay, we're getting super wrecked everywhere. Calling, re-entering, re-enter, re-enter. Re-enter. Looks a bit different than last time. Opening here, we bank a 8. Good start. I think my spots were relatively standard. Maybe the ace jack you flat call, I don't know. I don't know. So here we're less 7. We're less 7. It's the final table. And so what happens here, he has a big stack and we all have medium stacks, so we're all trying to make the money. So this guy can be very aggressive. We have to be pretty passive. My outer table is almost done. When it is, I can focus on the chat again. We bring a queen on the river. Tournament guys, they love to go smaller here, or else my opponents always fold. But yeah, if they always fold, you can bluff more. Now this guy has to call a hand that he doesn't want to call. And he really messed it up there. Not messed it up, but it just turned out to be not great what he did. Fold here. We have a 25k high roller today. I will definitely not be competing in that one. The GG Millions, the 10k, I will be competing in that one. King double suited. Looks like a very attractive hands. So this guy is opening a lot. We have to be aware of this. I'll probably fight it sometimes. Okay. He decides not to open. So we can hopefully pick up some blinds. Here we have an open. Wow. It's very unusual. Probably always has aces. That's a flop we have to go with. Come on. That's a 9, that's nice. This guy was way wider than aces, of course, because it's a bounty. sure if I made the right play there, but I'm going to rip it in with King Jack. Find the call with the ace-8, which is a bit wider than I thought he would call with, but if he does, it's probably fine. Ace-queen off, all in against the kings. Wow, no mercy today. No mercy. Have to find a couple of new ones. Bounty Turbo, sounds like me. Sounds like me. Okay. Fold. Let's see what we have here in the chat. Loved the vlog today from Zidane. Good luck on the grind. Thank you. How can you not be tired at night? I'm tired, don't worry. What would be your tips for college student getting heavy into poker? Learn how to work with Monker. If you play poker and you don't use Monker, you can't take yourself seriously, so that would be my main advice. I have a decent theoretical understanding of No Limit Hold'em and want to reach the next level. Using Monker and reading Mathematics of Poker is a very good way to start. Best way to learn PLO, tournament strategy, watching final table replays. I'm not sure if that's the best use of your time. It's not like, even I make a ton of mistakes, so even when you're watching me, it's probably a good thing for your game, but still, it's way better to see the solver outputs if you want to learn on your game. We're gonna start with a 1.5 here. Decent hand, and we need protection. Here we'll delay c-bet with our blockers, I suppose. Start with a call, pretty safe turn. Pretty safe turn. I think we're going to call again. And the river is going to be a bit dicey. Do Do you want to have your own company outside of poker? For instant supplements. Yeah, it would be cool. Especially if it's supplements. Oof. I mean, 5-6 makes a lot of sense. Not really, like the ace is not super attractive to bluff on, but I don't think I can fold. It's close for sure, like of course he has a 9 here often. With the ace on the river, I don't think we're supposed to fold that often. Yeah, company outside of poker. That helps other people and turns a profit. That sounds very good. Becker is saying smash that like button. Hello, do you have 1 million or 10 million USD? Should be able to figure out that yourself. Okay, listen, GTO, your course GTO or course PLO, you get to ask one question, not 5. From a dude that turned 18 and started grinding, what advice would you give, if any? Be humble, study a lot, play a lot online poker, and if you crush online, you'll be able to crush live poker for sure. So work with software that other people are not willing to work with. Monko Solver. Are you grinding? Okay. Of course you're getting banned. Okay. Was railing overalls versus Sanita earlier. What a crazy match. Super sickos, like 2 of the end bosses of poker. Fanny, have you had any bad experience combining poker with alcohol, tilting hard to keep sober when playing? I have one very sick story where I was still playing under a backer and I was doing really well. So I go out with my friends in Pacheville, which is the going out center in Malta. We get absolutely smashed, and I can get pretty smashed. If I do get smashed, I don't really have know where my max is. It shouldn't be a call, but it's a bounty. I don't really know where my max is, so start drinking heavily, and I wake up the day after with a huge hangover, like super bad. Probably come out of bed around, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I fire up my poker account. There's 30k missing, which 30k at the time was a fuck ton of money, like a very big percentage of my roll. So I'm trying to think what happened. Maybe 888 confiscated part of my roll. So then I go into my holder manager and I start watching, and apparently I decided to have a poker session after I got home. And I got absolutely obliterated. I was playing extremely wild. And lost all my money. It was super crazy and very painful. Oh, that's another advice. If you're 18 and you're trying to make it, not drinking is a fucking superpower. I have the picture. You're a very analytical guy who have mainly played and grinded online. Maybe more usual for live racks. Yeah, I think in general the online guys are a bit better when it comes to lifestyle, not drinking, not gambling. But the live guys are for sure much more fun, more social. Bounce is saying, wishing you good luck, Derek, like the streams. I forgot, my older one is saying, I have no clue how to study PLO tournaments. I feel like there's a lot of uncharted grounds there. Yeah, so there's not much information out there. So that gives you a lot of interesting that gives you a lot of potential to win a lot of money in them. So whenever it's hard to gain information somewhere, or it's hard to get it, that's where the real gains are made. So it should be something that makes you even more enthusiastic about studying it. Going on a little break. So far we've been torching some money in the tournaments. Why can't I play in this one? Sure. Feel free to check out the vlog, it's online now. Views are going quite well, but if we push it even more, I think YouTube picks it up even better. So it would really help if you watch the vlog, and if you do watch it, watch for a longer period of time. MSCH saying, love your vlog, more of it please. Dimitri Geo is saying, hi Dirk, how are you? You forgot to make your bed. Oh, you're right. You are right. Okay, this should be better. This should be better. Betting and check raising, both options. Very quick bet by my opponent. Not sure how to read into that, but 5 gives me the opportunity to check. And now we can value bet small, I think. Even checking is fine. This guy's opening a lot. This could definitely be a hand where you want to bluff, but we'll let him have it this time. Very incentivized not to go crazy. We were heads up with this guy last time. Would be pretty epic if we go back to back. Let's get these up a little bit. Hi Dirk, how are you? You forgot to make your bet, so yeah, we got that sorted. Got that board started. Preben Stockon, he was on the final table with us last week. Was looking at smart hand rankings this week and saw your name at the PS 40k NL rankings. Minus 8k in 3 hands, maybe one of those drunk sessions. No, I think I mistakenly joined the No Limit Hold'em table. The drunk session I would have definitely tried to win it back. Great alcohol story, any similar ones? No, that's the only one that I can think of. Going to open the king queen suited. Also Vay Corbett, he was also at the final table. We get jammed on by Saprikin. It's a bounty, but with these positions I think I'm always covered, so. I think I can limp call this hand actually. Now we're just freestyling. Of course we wanna block a 6-7, maybe a pair. But his range does very poorly on this board, so we're gonna go for it. We call the ace queen against king jack. Ace and a king. He's got some backdoors, that's one of them. Not backdoors, but outs. Out of the tournament. It's funny, this is how it usually goes. also a mystery bounty that we will be competing in. Going to open this hand. Of course, if he 3-bets or him, it gets very dicey. But this guy is very short, so they're kind of incentivized not to play with too many hands. This hand I would really like to play. I don't want him to put too much pressure on me, so he does decide to put pressure on me. Just gonna call this time. Eight would be nice here. I think we're just going to check. So yeah, it might have been a spot where reshoving was a thing. I'm going to call, but folding probably fine as well. Turn the nuts. Turn 10 here. King on the river, so we'll have to rebuy. John is opening, supposedly pretty tight. So we're not gonna get freaky with the ace-9. To set the bluff open, quote unquote, against this guy. Haha, I know the Finns have a lot of similar ones. I know a few people who's been a lot around Ilari Sahamis when he was on top of the world. Gus Virwerk Freak is saying good luck with the session and thanks for the answers. The vlog question about the PA. No problem. Would be really nice if you guys check it out after checking the stream. Yes, there's actually a couple of those drunk sessions on YouTube. It's the second time that I mentioned that, and both times you did it immediately. Consistency is the key. Is that normal as a poker pro high roller to have a PA? Well, I mean, of course, whenever you have a high hourly, it makes sense to have someone take care of the day-to-day stuff. So, in that sense, it's pretty logical, I think. I don't really like what I'm gonna do here, but sometimes the price is just too good. I guess I'm shoving now. Let's see in how bad of a shape we are. Okay, very bad. Very bad. Just have to be a little bit wild in those tournaments. Trying to collect a stack. This maybe was not the perfect time. But people definitely have faults there, so. Not great, but not horrible either. Got the fault. Going to open here. Hilary, Sigmund Sahami is absolutely one of a kind. How many hours a day and how many days a week should you play in order to significantly improve your game? Well, the real improving happens off table, so if you want to improve your game, it's way better to study than to play. Probably 5 times or between 5 and 10 times as good. I think I'm going to call here. My hand does quite well. 3-way. It's a bounty. It's a bit wide, but let's see. King Queen. Wow, we're super live. I can't lose this hand. We literally can't lose. I don't think we can lose. I don't think we can. Okay. Here we open and we get 3-bet. We're not folding. On this flop we are, I think. On this flop we are. Hopefully we'll get a deep run. So far not so good. We've fired a lot of tournaments already. Probably down 10k-ish. Here in the $500 one we have 8k up top. How many hours a day and how many days? Okay, we did that one already. Also, if you're watching and you are enjoying the stream, feel free to put a like on it Wow, super big pot. All in and a call. Wow, he has a 6. Of course, this is super good for me. Double bust out. Must be nice. I think we're gonna just rip it in here. For king queen suited call or something. I should be relatively tight here. So I'm going to call. But that's not what we hoped for. Another 10, maybe. Nope. Re-enter button has been used quite a bit. It's only a 1k that one. Okay, we have a bet and we have a check. We river the king, so we might have to make a bit of a hero call. He bets again, we're going to call. I think it's pretty standard. Decided to turn the 5s into a bluff. I don't blame him. We're in a very nice position now to get at least second and then play for the win. I don't think we get to open too much here. It's a bit too wide, but trying to build a stack. Small bet on a turn. We do get raised. Interesting river. Going to make a weak ass fold. Feels very crazy to fold there. The cash game, of course, we're always potting, but we don't want to change the chip situation too much, I think. Here we get to defend and potentially kick out our opponent. Leading would definitely be an option. Oh, it's such a small bet. I think we have to call. Even jamming is an option, but now we're going to jam. All in. He's just got the tens. That's very unfortunate. Oh, we do very poorly against the tens. Now we do get to open our hands. Small bet to start with. Here with the 4-6, it's not great, but you can definitely call it. He jams. Are there rivers that we can fold? We just have to go with our hand. Wow. We had him in terrible shape. We had him in terrible shape. I think he's going to open here very wide, so I'm willing to die with the queens. He does have the aces. We have some outs. We do hit it. I have to say his timing was very quick. Start with a limp here. And here we're the only ones with deuces, so can go a little bit crazy. To raise this hand, but not super happy about it. Feels just pretty strong betting into two players on a board like this, but who knows. I'm gonna continue betting. All in with the ace queen. I think here we end up on the river with a hand that has no showdown value, so we have been telling a story and we're gonna keep telling it. It's a very nice one with chip leader now. Open, all in. Skumi comes over the top, so it's probably not great news. Okay, we have an open and a call, so yeah, perfect. Squeeze spot. Here it's rather unfortunate. We're hoping for ace king, of course. We can still late reg. Bet pretty big here. With the straight. Spade blocker. Towers with the aces, so we're getting absolutely annihilated in no limit hold'em tournaments. This guy's opening here, which he should not do too often. make it look so damn easy, Vin. Hey, good luck, have fun today, watch your vlog, great format, super chill, great chemistry with your assistant. Thank you, sir, much appreciated.
Welke app wil je gebruiken om hier naar te luisteren?
Shut up. Pick up the aces and the bounty. Yeah, so short, should be okay. Got a limp now from our opponent. Not sure what's better, I think to just shove it in like a rookie. He's opening super wide, so good connect with the board, but we're having very nice side guards. Played 2500 buy-in PLO 5 turbo. Where can I find it, sir? Please let me know. Please let me know where I can find it. Custom filter. Oh. Okay, so here we're gonna do something very spewy. We're gonna call here in order to bink a flop and collect a stack in the bounty. An extremely nice flop, of course. That's not a great turn. That's not us. That's unfortunate. We tried. Can re-enter still. To raise it up here. 2500. Can somebody tell me what a 2500 5 card is? Hey, that one. That's nice. Bounty Turbo 5 card. I will be playing it. We'll have to lose one of these tables, which will happen quickly. Running out of late reg on all of them. Okay, we start with the C-bet. Incredible flop, by the way. It's very hard for my opponent to have me beat. Lines are going up. They're on a tremendous amount of ICM pressure. Sadly, the rebuy period is over. To raise it up. Yeah, check is fine, I think. Do want to punish him sometimes, but So here, calling is fine. We hit a double straight flush. Not sure if I get something special for this. I'm blocking the ace of diamonds, so betting small, looking for action. Likes to play hands, this please don't pot. Pick up the aces in the PLO tournament. Gonna get ourselves a three-way all-in. We don't go for this guy, sadly. I feel like if we won the other all-in, it would give us a good shot at winning this one, but I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes. It's us though. I think he gets one big blind, so I'm going to challenge for his bounty. Shouldn't do that a lot. No pair. No pair, he gets it. Hello Donut Boy, just watch your vlog, very good and positive, thanks. Omaha millions, yes, hopping in as soon as we lose the table here. I'm gonna punish the limp this time. Yeah, I'll check in a second how many bullets we're deep. I think people like it when you lose as well. Either losing big or winning big is what they like. Feel free to drop a like if you like me losing. Feel free to watch the vlog. Drop a like, drop a comment. Sign up to the channel. It's an experiment, and for sure if people watch it a lot, I will be doing it more. Really looks like a lot of people watched it and liked it, so hopefully YouTube picks it up. Grace Kelly with the all-in. Afraid we can't call here. Going to bet 7,500. It's very tough to play against these small sizes. Gives me a lot of maneuverability. Just gonna do it like this. I don't know what I'm doing. It's too much. It's too much. Get them aces. This guy seems to be somewhat aware of not having to raise, and then the one time he raised, that was a different situation. He ended up having the aces. Good luck, I'm sick of all these bullets. Swifty72 is asking, what was the best meal you had in Jeju? Yeah, probably either the Korean barbecue or the sushi that I had was like top notch. Super good. I think both of them were in the vlog. Betting 1/3 here. Getting raised, so we get out of the way. So the chip stacks have flipped again. Can't raise too much now. Going to bet twice. Checking another time is definitely fine, but super tight fold here. We're blocking the same hand, so him raising with the same hand's unlikely. And I don't know. This bet I don't like. Let's check it down. 160 people tuning in. Thanks everyone for watching. It's most probably gonna be my most liked video for sure. A7, definitely not a great hand, but the big blind's supposed to go super wide. So maybe that tilts it over. Here we're gonna bluff open. There's not that much pressure on him, but double all-in, super bad news. We have an ace. It's kind of life. A 3. And we're out of the tournament, so this is how it usually goes in Hold'em. Still a lot of buy-ins. Also very unsure about my shove there. Double knockout. We're hoping into the 5 card. This should be exciting. Okay. This GG Masters. Should probably try to flip up a stack as well there. There's a side double. bet big. Sometimes we're checking back here. Yeah, let's hit the full house on the river. Mystery bounty. We'll hop into that one as well, I guess. And we're gonna try. We're gonna try. And if not, we're gonna die trying. I think you can defend here. It's so short, but what do I know? Check for my opponents. That's funny. Have to pair here. 3 pair now. Small bet. Calling, not expecting to be right that often. Only have to be right 1 out of 5 times there. So careful overfolding to small bets. Ooh, action though. Not winning, but at least we're playing. At least we're playing. Omaha million. So yeah, we're in. Good luck. I'm sick of all these bullets. Are you in the Netherlands? I'm not in the Netherlands. No. Nope. Nope. We will try to step there. Funny, last week the vlog was quite long. It's super whatever this hand, but bet we have an easy fold. Oof. Supposedly very tight guy. Alex Shevchenko with a call. Probably fine. And with the jack here, we're just gonna check it back. Also, this is too wide. Another gun open, and here there's really no reason to bet with the jack. If you get check raised, it's terrible. If he has air, we have the best hand. Small bet that we're going to call. To open. To rejam the ace 10. Going to 3 bet the aces. Get a call. Flop is not great, but not too bad. No dong bet, so maybe, just maybe, we get it through. Omaha. Probably always the ace is this guy, but we're in a bounty, so I don't think folding is an option. There's a lot of money in the middle already. Okay. Fair. Fair flop. Fair turn. Raising it up again. Finds the check. It's not a complete, but since we're trying to ramp up variance, I'm going to do it anyway. So this is the final table, last 3. The other tournaments are relatively young still. Alex with the raise. We're going to try and pick up a bounty with these super weak kings. Alex should be going all in now, so I can overshove. But this is just... These kings are so bad. Maybe you got a fold from Simon, okay. That's nice. Let's see, what do we need? Oh, we have outs. Check on the 6. That's a king. That's not us, unfortunately. Re-entering. It's entirely possible that that was a fold, but... King 9, yeah. All in on the call. Nice 10, so we're in pretty bad shape. I guess this is our bluff, quote unquote bluff. Not sure if we're being very spewy today or just running into it a lot. One how with that snap open. Super crazy timing. On a board like this, I think we like to dunk ourselves. Yeah, we're going to squeeze, which will look a little bit wild. Ace jack call, please. Ooh, we get a call. Sevens. Okay, I guess see we're going to check. Play it slow, baby. Potentially pick up bounty here. That's a bounty kind of flop. Yeah, we're going to go. Oh, that's less of a good shape than I hoped we were in. It's a rebuy time everywhere. Finds the call as well. Hung with the open and we have the sixes. Fuck you. Think we want to do it like this. We're out of rebuy period, so last shot. So here we have a straight. Can knock someone out, so we're going to try and do it. We go all in on this table, get a quick call. Kings. Fair. Fair. That's us, I think. Okay. Into the lost spawn. You're at the right address. Getting absolutely annihilated everywhere, but for this preload tournament, that's a $500 buy-in. Let's see how the chat is doing. Damn, I just moved to the Netherlands. Anything cool to do here? And there's a lot of cool things in the Netherlands. Which city did you move to? I can only give you advice about Breda and Amsterdam. So on a little break, Dirk, there's a bird inside the room behind you. Hard to believe, but nope. Yeah, we're on break. Right, why do the Jeju poker structures suck so much in the late stages? They favor casual players. Games with a maximum of 15 blinds, you are always in average. It's all crap. Okay, well, nobody's forcing you to play them, so. Ooh, we still have the 10k. We still have the 10k. What's up, buddy?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm streaming.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah, it looked like a fun game over there. Henry posted something on his story.
So what's not happening is Henry is canceling his tenant because I'm so
Really?
it's,
So he's staying to play.
so I mean they have like this poker game for like 6 years.
Uh-huh.
Same nine guys, same
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
being into real estate, etc.
Okay.
And my plan was having the biggest loss they ever had because it was like 30k euros.
Okay.
After 2 hours, I got 400k Thailand, which is 15k euros.
Uh-huh.
And I kept saying like, oh, I'm gonna be the biggest loser ever in this game, blah blah blah. You're all so good, blah. Just talking bullshit and just drinking.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up being the biggest winner that has ever been in the game.
No way. Okay, listen, tomorrow you have to give me the bigger breakdown, but I have to continue my stream, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, buddy.
That's not the bother anymore.
Yeah, no worries. I'm happy that you that you managed to break the record over there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, good stuff.
I think maybe that's gonna start into some big games because one of the guys from Triton Poker
Uh-huh. Okay, sure. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay.
I will let you know if we're gonna
Sure. Okay. Hey, ciao, buddy. Okay, we're back. We're back in action. We flipped the top set. That's decent. I think we can fold here. check is pretty terrible, of course, so we're going to check it back and then decide. Managed to river the nuts. Going to raise. Very small. Ace queen is the nuts. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here, but since you can pick up a bounty, I'm going to raise and just hope that he stacks off super light. Check, I think we have a nice check, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. Since we're blocking both the queen and the jack, I think I'm just gonna bet small. This is the hand that I will protect my small bets with. Even smaller would have been fine. A quarter pot. 1/10 even. Let's see what the guy did who riveted straight. Ends up calling eights. It's nice. Lose the ace-9 against king-10. Let's see, we're gonna hop in the 10k as well. This guy is asking for my affiliate code. I have one, but I will have to look where I left it. Let's see if I can find it. I'll ask it and post it today somewhere if you want. But if you don't want to wait, then go ahead. But I appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Going to try and stack this guy. Then 9 to pair with the open ender. With loosey goosey on the button, I guess. Of course, he's going to check with the super nuts here, but I think we just want to stab here. Starts with a check. Going to do something funny here. Small raise with 2 pair and a diamond. He does find a re-raise. I think I'm out of here. To 3-bet 4.8, but it didn't work. Bet 1/4. Going to open this. Get the fold. Not folding, but not happy. Okay. Could have been worse. Guess we're heads up, almost heads up now. So it means tremendous amount of ICM pressure on me. This guy knows it. Should be opening super wide there. Yeah, just gonna check it back. Stabbing an option, but just gonna check it back. That's again. Hi Dirk, we're drunk from GG, want to start on coin, do you have a referral code? So yeah, I'm going to provide it at some point. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that, man. It's super nice. Queen 10. I think it's super hard for him to hit this board. So with that in mind, we're going to pull it. I think he should really raise this hand pre-flop. But he got me. He got me. If he raises, I'm going to re-raise. Okay, decent flop. Now we're the chip leader. Or I'm getting way ahead of. I should be punished. This guy is not folding. Maybe we should consider folding there sometimes. Now we're the chip leader, so we can apply a lot of pressure on our opponents. Going to start with a stab. Interesting. But we're blocking the 10, so don't think I'm going anywhere. There's the king 10 10 3. Can't blame him either for trying to bluff. Put the payouts here. Let's see if this works. Given with the overbet all in. Would be nice. Little bounty to start off with. But so far we've not. They're running great. Doing it. We are doing it. Get a limp. Going to punish it. Of course, he should be limp re-raising here a little bit, but also he doesn't really want to bust. Super strong hand this. Now we're gonna exert as much pressure as possible with a hand that has 30% equity against basically any hand. Let's see if this is working. I think it's working. Let's try this. It's not really the hand that I would like to do it with. But he should be folding quite a bit. Joshua has a pretty big bounty, so I'm just gonna put it in here. Against Amit. It's good enough. Here we go all in. One fold. Two pair. Would be nice. Pretty sizable bounty. I think that's good. Nope. Please don't put with the limp. have 200 people tuning in. Don't forget to check out the vlog, like the stream. At the final table on the bottom right. Still going to hop into the 10K. Ace King 7-3. Gonna apply pressure to this guy. Let's find the folds. And with the 5 we're going all in, not super happy about it, but we have more fold equity than usual and that's bad, that's good. I'm pretty hot in that one. All in with the King Jack, we have to fade Ace Queen or 10. We're heads up against this guy, we're super short. Let's see how well he studied his 10 BB ranges. The 3 and a couple of backdoors, that's enough to get it in with. We need 33% equity. We have 38. Here in 5 card, just a straight is good, but I'd like to see a clean turn. Then get our money in. Now expecting my opponent to have a straight as well or a set with some backup. It's just a straight, so 3 or a queen. It's a deuce. Opponent just message Eric on how to exploit me. $20 BB heads up poker. Fun format. Open and then all in. We're sitting on the 5s. $320 tournament. Going to risk it all. Wow, quick call. Ace King. Oh, thought I was up against the 2 Ace Kings. I see a lot of backdoors here. That's one of them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nah. Too bad, too bad. People are tighter than expected here. I guess we still got the side pots. Queen 6. Probably fold, and then for me it's definitely fine. Okay, this is where we die. 2 pair. Still alive. Going to call, but yeah. My opponent would have to size quite a bit bigger there to get me to fold. Super good flop there, 2 pair with double backdoor. Raising him small. Super good, but not good enough to slow play, I think. You also want to protect your hand and shove with draws. Fold there. 200 people tuning in. We're heads up. We're heads up. Is this one of my bluff opens? 10 BB. I don't know. It's working though. 4-5 Queen 8. It's connected enough to defend. 10 big blinds deep, we can basically stack off any pair, so here we will lead with a wrap, hoping for a fold, of course. We have queen high, and if he does call, we have a lot of equity. 90%, 100%. GG. GG in the chat. Table not running. First place. We're still down quite a bit, but it's a good start. I'll do a little recap of the money lost or earned after the session. I'll leave this on for a little bit. Three bet here with the aces. Ace jack. Ace jack, I mean. I know I have ace jack. I know I sometimes don't see the straight flush, but we're here. Jam from the big blind, so we have an easy fold. To open with king jack. We're going to open with the nines. I don't know, there's no really defend, but I'd like to play some hands. Maybe if I have him covered. By jam and Nicholas. Nice. I didn't even really look when I called here. So 9 ace king is what we have to fade. Looks good. Looks decent. Pretty cool jam by Nicholas. Looks kind of weak. His hand is very, how do you say? Vulnerable. Keep this here for good luck. Yeah, it's a defense, sure. Yeah, we're going to reshove. With the deuces, we're going to check again with the ace. Especially in 5 card. Ace 9 is not anything special. Shoving as a bluff here would be pretty cool. Deuces against ace queen, fair fight. Not so fair anymore. Just gonna call. He bets 18. Wild one has bluffs. So we're going to raise. I feel like ace jack is not in his range too often, but could check back some flops with ace jack. Ace deuce. It's a hand that he can potentially call. Okay, we're out of this tournament as well. Let's see. We still have one. Oh fuck, I missed the 10k. Did I miss the 10k? Oh, sorry boys and girls, I missed the 10k. No, it looks like I didn't want to play it. Okay, I missed the 10k, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll focus on this for now. Maybe we can slide in some cash games. Also, if you have questions in the chat, feel free to let me know. I'm an unlicensed psychologist, so your secrets are safe. Secrets are safe. See if we can find some other action. Open. Sometimes you just want to ramp up variance. It's not really the hand to do it with, but maybe we generate some folds, which would be nice already. Sometimes you flop a board that's pretty decent. Like this one. I think I'm just gonna rip Bedinsky. Well, full call. Wow. We're in good shape. Ooh, a king and I don't know. Wow, we stack him and we get the bounty, 1800. Super nice hand. That's what we get for being reckless. That's what we get for being reckless. Okay. Note to self. Queen Jack. Not strong enough against these positions. It's supposedly a nice tournament. Bounty, you're definitely playing for the win. And nothing else but the win. Payouts here. Not that it matters much anymore, but keeping it up for good luck. Ace 9, I'm going to check it back. I'm not sure if I should, but it's pretty gross when you get jammed on. It's 20 big blinds though. Probably fine. Going to bet once here and then check down the river. raised. It's funny. Not letting my hand go yet. Getting a bit of a trouble flop. To start with a check here with my straight with no backup equity. Now I want to bet. Oh boy, with a bet again. I'm going to call. It's probably 10, but check 9. Wow. Super nice play. That's what I get for betting Mergy in position. Footloose rack. Footloose is a Dutch club in Malta. Pretty trashy one. And then he also has the avatar of Halbert, who is a guy who moved to Thailand and is vlogging his experiences there. All of them, if you know what I mean. If any, returning to the Pilo cash game after some time off. Coin poker and vision a good choice for low stakes. Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. Low stakes on coin poker is heavily raked though, so if you play low stakes, probably ACR is your best bet. Rake is quite high on coin poker low stakes. Just so you know. Of course I work together with them, but I'm not gonna lie to people. I was actually quite shocked when I saw how high it was. Be a bit tight now here. There's a big all in here. Be pretty sick if he takes it down with a queen. He does. So that guy has a huge fucking bounty. Now here, super bad hand, but we have this guy in the big blind. Wow, and everyone's just folding. It's surprising. Same for next hand too. Guys with a bounty. Really want to pick him up. Probably nice if this guy folds, but if he calls, we might go for the triple bounty. Wow, they block each other. One time, 40%, 42%. Looks good, diamond. Ooh, okay. Double bounty alert. Double bounty alert, ding biao. One of the guys that plays all the Tritons. As you can see, these tournament guys go super wide once they cover everyone. So I have to try to emulate something similar. Start with a bet here, 3 hearts. I think we want to check here. Over betting all in, definitely an option. Now he is putting the pressure on me. It's not the river we're looking for. Yeah, overshove on that turn would be pretty cool. 5's wrong. He did block the nut flush, so I mind his all in a little bit less, but or his check. This guy has such a big bounty, he really has to be a little bit careful opening into me. Or not. I'm going to 3-bet him a lot. This hand works quite well as a 3-bet as well, and then on this flop we're just going to jam it in, maximize our fold equity. Maybe he calls us. This is going to be a wild table. Hopefully they don't put me on the other table. Yeah, I would love to open this hand, but I think it's stretching it. If any, returning to the PLO cash game after some time off Coin Poker and Vision. I mostly play PLO 25, PLO 50. Besides Coin Poker, I only have Stars, GG, and or Unibet. Yeah, you should have ACR as well. It's a good option for you. Feel free to like the stream, boys and girls, of course. Watch the vlog. Very nice hand to open. Bounty 5 card, it's pretty sick. Since you don't have much full equity. Ace queen off and the big blind. We can step here, make him fold aces. Still have some equity. Of course, he's check raising all his strong hands, but check raising or even check calling 5-7. Pick up a nice pot. 10 on the turn. Open 3-bet all in. Looks like we don't have the best hand. Maybe. Never mind. Looking for an ace. 4 or 5 would give us a little drawski. That's not us. open here pretty wide. Very hard to punish me with a 3-bet and 5 cards. Unless I start opening like complete junk. Flock. Yeah, we'll put that. How can I put it there? Wait. And Simon Lofberg, it's good bluffs. I don't know, might be a little bit thin. Also, I'm so wide. Okay.
Champions League
of Poker. Posting it in the chat. Here's the vlog. It's pretty bad when your hand is triple suited, but go ahead with a small bet. Funny hand. 10-7. Can't have so low plays. Check 10 is even a tough call. I'm going to do something super wild. Of course you can call, but kind of have a nice bluff combo. I'm freestyling, of course. Don't look at what I do in these bounty tournaments and copy it exactly. Of course, I'm thinking about everything very carefully, but I do have a tendency to punt a little bit in these kind of tournaments. Open from Simon, we're going to 3-bet. It's one of the few flops we cannot stack off on. 18. 25 actually, we do have outs to the nuts. And he folds, wow. Sometimes everything works. Some big stacks at the other table. almost impossible for us to get moved there, so it's very nice news. I'll open up the other table as well. Should be good to take a look there. We can go very wide. Calling. They don't have fold equity anymore against me. I'm not sure if they realize, but going to step with this hand that it's airy. Matteo Jan is putting on a clinic here. I think he might be slow playing a monster. He's opening from under the gun, so he has a lot of aces. So I'm going to decide to shut it down. Did have the kings. We go on break. Very exciting times in this tournament. Imagine coming heads up with Arthur. Of course, he's a super good poker player, but I don't think his heads up 5 card can be any good. Go on a small break. I can do some questions if you guys are interested. Maybe some food ordering is in place. Small meal. I'm currently cutting and it hasn't been easy. But I lost 4 kilograms in 2.5 months. That's the wrong phone. Okay. Rutger is helping me out. Add stream description. Update all titles. Thanks Rutger for the addition. We're heading straight into it with the king, queen, 10, 9, 8. I mean, I'm opening super wide here, but this is a pretty good hand too. Let's see, we're out of this one. Let's see if we can fill the slot with something. Sunday Saver, Hyper. Love myself a little Hyper tournament. Okay, calling, hoping for a flop. That's us. With his aces, we have him in very, very bad shape. And 70%, that's less than I hoped for, but turn brings us 100%. We might do it, boys and girls, as long as they don't put me on the table of death. I can probably win a lot of these bounties here. Simon with a limp. Surely going to raise it up. Looks good, but it's pretty terrible flop. No backdoors, no nothing. So we check and we hope to bink an 8, queen or a 10. Open shoving on the flop. Might be an option, but probably not. Small bet from Simon, we're gonna call. Super good value bet. I like it. We're going to limp the aces, c-bet. Hopefully get it in. 8-9 gets there, king-9, ace-king, but we're not really worried about ace-king. It's also blind versus blind, so... I'm just gonna open this hand, ramp up for Ryan's. He's got a decent sized bounty on his head. Get it away with a small bet. Open here. Fought against these two, I think. Looks very wild, but it's from the bottom of the bottom. I'm just banking on them not shoving wide enough, which might be true. They should be super wide here. It's probably a little bit too crazy what I'm doing here, but it worked out super fine. Yes, 8 big blinds, we probably have 40%, so we get direct equity. To be all in here, considering both of them folded, and then we have bonus equity from his hand. Do quite poorly against his hand though. But probably a bit too wide, but worked out fine this time. Opening here. Also, we're close to the bubble. Oh, Sousa with the 3-bet. We're going to call. This is a pretty important one. It's very likely he has aces, but didn't win yet. Wow, no aces, 95%. Runner. That's me. We're on a fucking tear. So the hand before was probably poorly played on my end. Considering you have the bubble, that's terrible, maybe. This one was completely standard. You have to go super wild. Let's see if the chat pros are saying anything. Five-card Pilo tournaments, you love to see it. Let's see. Frankie loved the vlog, thank you. Victor Naiden is asking, big fan from Japan, are you single? I'm not single. Jan van den Berg, hi Dirk, how's it going? How do you study PLO tournaments? It's very tough. It's very tough to study tournaments for PLO. There's not much material out there, so maybe you can look at no limit hold'em stuff or run some sims in Monker. That's always a good solution. Andras Nemet. I always feel like Andras might be the best bounty player in the world because he loves to play so wild. So yeah, now we're coming at a point where we can probably open every hand. So we're on the Stone Cold bubble. People don't want to bust. Equities run so close in the 5 card that people don't really have full equity. Not sure if it's gonna be hand for hand, but and again, this could be a very big one, especially considering the fact that we can bust a lot of people under us with the open there. It's surprising. Rosian should be able to put a lot of pressure on him. Don't think you should have opens there at all. Now we have a very shitty situation because Simon Lofberg he has to win. And then we have more fault equity. Let's see what happens. He doesn't. We're gonna shove anyway. Here as well. Okay. 43%. We binged the 4 on the turn. Jesus Christ, what a run. No king, please. That's the final table ready, I think. Pick up another bounty. Ace 9 against the 7s of Marty Rosian. That's not gonna be it. We're not in that mood. Now I'm on the final table with a bunch of people who don't play 5 cards. I think we're going to the big screen view. Unless Wednesday to March 31st. Okay, we head into the tournament as the chip leader. Looking to pick up some bounties. ICM value 14.2. Should be a little bit higher in reality. We're going to the big screen view. Looking for the payouts. Put them somewhere here. See if that works. I think so. Put myself over here. Okay, let me know if that works, everyone. Heading into the final table. Andras. Let's see which seat he takes. Going to take position on both big stacks. I think they should change the system. I don't really like it. It really favors the biggest stack, I think. Now I'm the biggest stack, so it's nice, but in general, probably better. Won a few people out there, but still not the bottom of our range. Nice if he doubles up. Very decent hand by both of them, but Arthur is getting the best of it. I wouldn't mind finishing this tournament heads up against Arthur. Double suited aces. Not sure what we're gonna do here. Flat call and hope for a squeeze, or just do it ourselves. I'm going to 3-bet since Andras thinks I'm going to 3-bet him super wide anyway. Surprising open fold. Call here. Arthur's the one guy we don't want to mess with too much. Check it back. 6 is not particularly good for us. Very big sizing. I think we can fold here. King on the river. Doesn't necessarily say that we would win. Going to start with a limp here. And let's stretch. Five deuce. And 5 cards. It's basically nothing. Super easy fold. We're gonna order some food. Raised by Amit. Wait, what happened there? Wow. I guess he got there. Just Really want to raise, but also don't want to get into it with Martirosian. Slide off bet from Marty. I believe him. Not the best starts. Of course, I think Marty has a bigger stack. It's not great. Keep it this one. But super punty. That's what the call. Wow. Yeah, it's a pretty bad shape. I think it's a great move still, but yeah. Literally blocking the one hand we're scared of, but yeah. Andres knows how to place that spot. So now we have to lay low for a little bit. Wow, yeah, this is in such bad shape. Unbelievable. Pretty painful one. Yeah, I think they should randomize it as well, yeah. So yeah, Andres is going to be able to open a lot of hands here. Try and VBUP sometimes with hands like these. And here Martirosian is probably gonna reshove his entire stack or entire range. Sounds weird, but we can pick up a pretty big bounty. I think we're doing fine against Martirosian. So I think we have to get it in here. I think we have to get it in here. Would be a shame to finish the stream like this. Surely there's flops we can fold, so we call. This is not one of them. Okay, let's not be in too bad of a shape. 36%. diamond one time. It's not a diamond. It's super disappointing. Going into the final table as the chip leader, but you have to be super wild there. I don't know. Close one for sure. Disappointing result. We shoved into Andras. He had the super nuts. We stacked it over and we didn't win. Jesus, I don't know. Like, bounty tournaments are weird. I feel like it's kind of fine to do what I did there. But yeah, I'll have to figure it out by myself. Still waiting for the chat bros. There's just so much money to be gained on this table by being a big stack, so I tried. Andras trapped me with the super nuts. And then we didn't win the all-in, so that's it. That's it for the stream as well. I'll wait for the reaction of the chat pros, of course. What's your opinion on PLO tourneys on GG being no limit post flop? I don't really like it. Don't really like it. It sucks that we're busted, but naked straight, so I would have 30% against Andras. Yeah. I don't know, man. Pretty happy with how I played it, I think. But I felt the same way in Jeju, and then turned out to be huge mistakes. But I think I'll be fine. Let's see where we are in the live. Oh boy. Close one for sure. Disappointing result. Shoved. We end the day kind of break even, I think. Got first in the PLO. Here we got sixth. And we fight like a bunch of bullets. Wait, I'll get the results. Get the results. Okay. Grabbing some results. So we can see 4, 6.5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1150, 13K. Can I see the next ones? That's 24 hours. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. 6.5, 7, 8, 9, 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, 13.5, 14.5, 15.5, 16.5, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.5, 23, 24.5, 30, 35.5. So we're down 15,000 in tournaments. That's the result for the session. Wish I had a longer final table. I'm not entirely sure if I played the hand well, but I think the real decision is whether we want to call pre-flop or not. Once we call, I think it's fine to stack it off. We can pick up a bounty, we can compete for the top stacks, which is very important. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys not next Sunday, maybe next Sunday, but probably not next Sunday. I'll be flying out, and I think I'm gonna take it easy and fly out, and I don't know, just take it easy. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone, and see you all soon next week or the week after for another stream. Ciao, ciao.